Call of Duty have just made a huge announcement for the new Warzone that will be released to us on December the 6th. They've announced a lot, but today I'm going to run you through everything that is worth knowing about it without bogging you down with all the unnecessary details. First off, they've given us a more detailed map for Urzikstan. However, for those of you that don't know, you can already explore this on Modern Warfare Zombies, which I will use for the rest of the video to showcase the map. But they have said the following modes will be available on that map from launch. That is Battle Royale, Resurgence and Plunder. So giving you a lot of variation depending on how you want to play. They've also mentioned that both Ashika Island and Vondel will return to us on December the 8th, so 48 hours after the release of Urzikstan, to coexist with Urzikstan as the smaller Resurgence based maps. Now moving on to one of the really big changes that, a lot of us players have been begging for, as they have totally revamped the movement mechanics in Warzone. This will lead to a more fluid and fast paced Warzone experience, a lot similar to what you will find within Modern Warfare 3. This will include slide cancelling, tack stance, ADS while sliding, being able to reload whilst running, and the old school movement boost when using a tactical stim shot. They've also announced a lot of gameplay updates with Season 1 that would bring a plethora of changes and updates, designed to enhance the Warzone experience. A backup pistol ensures that you're always armed, even when you're swimming or climbing ladders or ledge hanging, meaning you no longer have to worry about a water loadout if that end zone is going to finish in the ocean. They've also improved the water combat visibility. This will just enhance the water engagements, basically making it a lot easier for you to see your enemies, so you don't have to squint at your screen so much. They've also made it so the gas mask has a manual application as opposed to automatically going on whenever you enter the gas. This will just grant you greater control over gas protection and gas plays, and if you're in the middle of a gunfight, it's not going to automatically go on whilst you're trying to fight someone and lose you the engagement. And to go with all these changes, they have changed tear gas so it actually applies gas damage, meaning your gas mask will negate these effects. There is also now a dedicated ammo slot to streamline inventory management, meaning you only really have to focus on things like plates and kill streaks going forwards, and ammo will just stock in a separate section within your backpack. Loot rarity indicators will also exist, so weapons, equipments and kill streaks will now appear with color-coded tooltips to indicate the value and rarity of the item. And now contracts are activated via a laptop as opposed to the phone, so they're just easier to find. And lastly, they've also updated the TAC map icons to enhance situational awareness, and classic red dots will now appear on the minimap when someone is shooting an unsuppressed weapon, making it a lot easier to find people earlier on, or without a UAV. The perk system has also undergone a significant overhaul in Season 1, introducing 5 new default perks from Modern Warfare 3 that you won't have to equip, as they would just come as standard when you spawn in. These are tack pads that enhance sliding distance and allow ADS while sliding, commando gloves enable reloading whilst running, which is a great addition, quick grip gloves accelerate weapon swapping, climbing boots boost climbing and mantling speeds, and overkill grants the ability to equip 2 primary weapons. And now moving on to the custom perks that offer a diverse range of tactical advantages, including irradiated for faster movement and reduced gas damage while in the gas, tempered so you have 2 plates instead of 3 but the total amount of armor stays the same, combat scout temporarily pings enemies when you shoot them, with the ping lasting longer the further away you shoot them from, resolute for a brief movement speed boost whilst taking damage from gunfire, shrouded for deploying a smoke grenade when you get downed, mountaineer for reduced fall damage, stalker for increased strafe and ADS movement speed, escapist for enhanced downed, proned and crouch speed, primed for improved accuracy and ADS whilst jumping, and faculty for delaying triggered explosives such as claymores while sprinting, warning of nearby enemy equipment and reducing combat noise. So overall, giving you a whole load of new perks to work with to really change up how you can play. It's also worth noting that previous perks like Ghost will still exist. These are just new additions to the game, giving you a total of 30 to choose from. As is tradition, we also have a new Gulag, which has really returned to its roots in terms of design, with a traditional 3-lane map and 1v1 situation, but with some added events that introduce elements of surprise and excitement, with the potential for a Gulag escape via an ascender that appears in overtime, various events such as cash grab, locked and loaded weapon drops, and additionally a night vision Gulag that introduces a twist requiring operators to adapt their strategies to low light conditions. Talking about in-game events, Season 1 embraces the festive spirit with the introduction of Merry CODMAS, a holiday-packed event with festive challenges, rewarding objectives, and a limited time mode called Sleigh Ride Resurgence. There's also an event called Deck the Halls Challenges that encourages operators to locate and claim festive crates scattered across Urzikstan, rewarding them with valuable loot. There is also going to be a Zombie Santa, a Zombie unified juggernaut that awaits those that possess a key from Deck the Halls, offering a formidable challenge and enticing rewards. And there is also an additional mode called Sleigh Ride Resurgence, a holiday-themed take on Resurgence that promises a festive, action-packed experience. Season 1 further enriches the Warzone experience with an array of additional content. 5 new weapons, 9 new aftermarket parts, 2 new operators, a new battle pass, new store offerings, and seasonal progression, and more. But that is it for the upcoming changes to Warzone. If you want to know the best audio settings so you can hear your enemies before they hear you, then click on the video on screen now. But if you want to see some no-nonsense guides such as my 15-second loadouts, then hit that subscribe button to stay up to date.